begin.
Ah, yes. Round 1, Trinity University versus Oklahoma University. ByunTaeYeon versus Mkvenner. Protoss versus Terran. Let's throw down.
It's time for some CSL action on a Friday night.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Got some pizza and some beer sitting beside me. I am the quintessential nerd. I'm loving it.
Oh, man, I bet you're even wearing the high socks.
Oh, you know it, man. I got the high socks with the strap, the Velcro sandals going. It's great.
Oh, joy.
I just need some nice glasses and put some little athletic tape going around it. All right. Get loaded in here and get to the action.
So, one of my favorite features about this map is just how they put rocks basically everywhere you really want to go. On the watchtowers, on the gold bases, you name it, there's destructible rocks around it. Really annoying for a player. But really interesting mechanics coming out of that. So in the bottom, we've got from OU, spawning as the Green Terran, Mkvenner. And on the right position, we've got the purple Protoss, ByunTaeYeon from Trinity. I don't even know how to say
That's what I'm going to. We might just shorten it to BTY.
BTY, that sounds good. Yeah, he recently changed his name, so I'm not really sure how to pronounce this one now.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I am... After playing with Raffi a few times here, I'm strongly suspecting fast expand out of him, especially versus Terran. He really likes to throw down a Sentry and a Stalker and just depend on those to defend him early on. Gonna see, I would see, like you said, the 1-1-1 out of Terran, super potent, and Pylon Scout even from BTY over here.
I think he just kind of wants to make sure that he's not going to see a 1-1-1, or if he does see one, he wants to know when it's coming and that it's coming, basically.
Maybe he's looking for the 2 racks. It's always a very annoying build to fight, especially as if you're trying to go for that fast expand. And I don't know, though. I mean, you don't really get to see too much out of Terran this early on. It's usually the standard depot, racks, and eventually into refinery. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Really, that first add-on coming off the racks really reveals a lot about his intentions.
But at this rate, that probe will not live to see the add-on. Might make it out of the base alive, and yes, he's going to escape there.
Just squeeze on by.
And meanwhile, we've got the SCV up in BTY's base, scouting out, and we got Gateway and Assimilator both going down. Looks like a standard kind of warp gate timing.
Getting a little drilling action on the pylon there. Drill, baby, drill. Got the refinery coming down for Terran here. Shortly going to see that racks finish, see if we can get an add-on on there. He'll have just enough to get a tech lab soon if he runs. There comes the orbital command.
And there's the tech lab you were talking about, going down right away.
There we go. I'd be curious to see if we see a fast stim or if we see a factory get thrown down and some tech switches going on. Maybe even a fast Banshee. I've seen that getting a little popular on the ladder here. Force Protoss to get a few more observers than he really wants to.
Definitely. I love seeing Terran go fast stim. Stim is just such a great ability in this game. Like, I mean, it saves your Marines from Banelings half the time, and other times it lets you just wipe out a Zerg's Mutas, so great ability.
Ooh, early Reaper out of Mkvenner here. I really like this response. He's got the SCV in the base. He knows the Cyber Core's not done yet. He saw the Zealot being pumped out. It's not a bad idea to get that out there, even just for scouting purposes. There's so many ledges to abuse here, but as you can see, the Protoss, standard play, BTY, getting the Stalker out, getting warp gates going. It won't do too much damage here. And you got a bunker thrown down at Terran for early defense.
Yeah, Reapers are something that you really don't see too often in the higher levels. I mean, I really like to see a little bit more play with them, because they are a good early game unit, and, you know, maybe even late game, while you've got your main armies engaging, Reapers deal tons of damage to buildings. So you could just completely destroy some production.
Oh yeah, jump up there, snipe a Twilight Council, get the Robo Bay, or just the supporting pylons, whatever you like. I definitely think it's an underused unit. I really like, if you've watched TLO recently, he really makes good use of every single Terran unit. I've seen some brutal pushes come out of him, literally like one of every Rax unit, a Reaper, a Marauder, and 2 Marines, and go for it. And I've just seen that be brutally effective. But I don't think that style's caught on just yet, although it may have. We see a Marine and a Marauder coming out of Terran, so you never know.
You never know.
There
goes
what
that he's doing here. He's hanging on, waiting for, I think it looks like he's going to go for another Reaper. And it looks like a pretty quick expand out of Raffi, like you were saying earlier. This Reaper's going to come in and kind of see that, deal a little bit of damage there, but going going to be forced to retreat with that 2-stalker defense.
Easily repelled. I really like the fast expand, especially from Protoss. You really force Terran into a must-answer position. Do I go ahead and take an expansion myself? Do I try to pump out early aggression? And especially on this map, you got the nice choke points for force fields. Okay, and it looks like, yeah, we do... I wish I could... Alright, never mind. Talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
Effort and Bogey have gone ahead and started their game. The OU player Effort needs to, I think he's got some prior, obligations. There we go. That's the right word there. So we will be short one game on the cast, but you got that going too, and we'll be sure to report the result on that as soon as we can. But back to the game in hand.
And it looks like we might see a little bit of a push here. We got several Marauders coming out in those 2 Reapers, so this could be kind of a serious push.
Whew. Yeah, that's some deadly force. You've got the right unit mix, you've got the Reapers to deal with the Zealots,
and
the Marauders.
You really don't have much defense out of Raffi here with that fast expand, but here comes a Sentry. That's going to help a little bit. Like to see... Oh, goes for the force field. I might have rather seen a Guardian Shield out of that. But
I think he's going to be A-okay. He's got the Zealots, he's got Warp Gate tech. Worst case scenario, he's got to pull off some probes for it, but it doesn't look like he's even going to come to that.
Looks good.
You got the expansion from Terran coming down. He decided to go for not one of the options, but both. Let's do an early attack and expand. The early attack was repelled, but I mean, he's still sitting in a fine position. Terran can just bunker up and hold down on 2 bases. A-okay.
Sounds good to me, yeah. And throwing down a lot of tech labs, so it looks like he's going to go for a pretty strong Marauder mix. And here comes 2 more barracks and an engineering base, so I'm guessing bio all game long.
Oh yeah, baby. You gotta get those Marauders out, need the tech labs for the Ghosts. Why go Marines if your opponent's staying on the ground?
And here comes the first observer out for Raffi, or BTY now. Sending that on down. Going to be able to scout out everything that's going on in this base. Loses a probe up at the front. Don't know what he was doing down there, but...
just taking, I guess not a smoke break. He's not a Marine, but... recharging his shield? Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
There we go. I was about to mention
the energy
really
of the void.
You really got to take down these rocks on the Zelnaga towers as soon as you can. It gives such a huge vision advantage, especially when you know right where your opponent's sitting.
Definitely, and that's something I really would have liked to see the Reapers working on earlier in the game before he actually used them. Because again, the rocks count as a structure, so he could have taken those out no problem with those 2 Reapers.
Oh yeah. And I really like, I know this is going to seem minor and weird, but I like the placement of the observers in the Terran base. Well, not anymore, he moved to the side, but you see Protoss nowadays try to stick the observers on the enemy army, and that's just not where it needs to be, especially in Brood War. You see the observers sitting right over the production facilities, and that's where you really get the good information. You see what's coming, just what's coming at you.
Especially with Terran, you see whether or not they're adding more tech labs, you see what exactly they're doing. I wonder, did he scout this Ghost lab? No, he did not scout the Ghost Academy, so he doesn't know that's coming yet.
Go, go, go!
Kind of surprised.
Oh, he did not see it?
No, he didn't.
Man. Well, it's not a big surprise. Ghosts are great against Toss. If he doesn't see it coming, I'm sure he's at least half expecting it.
Oh, I bet. And he's got a robotics bay down now and starting to pump out those Colossus. Surprised he hasn't gotten that thermal lance yet. A little low on the gas right now. So,
yeah, not quite there. Plenty of minerals sitting around, but he might be saving it for the more Colossi. Perfectly understandable. I like the observer placement in the lower right. It's just spotting for drops right there. I'd be looking for one of these players to expand again soon. They're trying to mass up armies, but it's getting to that time where you kind of want to be looking to take your third.
Yeah, you either got to push at this point, or you need to expand. I mean...
Yep.
You can't just sit and mass up armies together and then just hope you win in the end game. Especially if you're not able to scout out maybe that Ghost Academy. And there goes a scout for Mkvenner, heading on up, seeing what's going on.
Hero SCV heading up for Mkvenner, and then you got the Observer sliding right on in on the lower here for Raffi, or god dang it, BTY, and he's going to see just what he is sure he probably would have seen, Ghost with just enough energy for the all-too lovely EMP.
Yes.
Real standard play. I'm a little concerned. I would really like to see some medevacs hit the field soon here. Start doing some drops. Pick apart Protoss. Protoss loves to sit back and make that money mix.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going to see the. Yep. Here comes the third from Raffi coming down. He sees Terran's just hanging back here, sitting on 2 bases, and he says, what the heck, might as well take my third.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any kind of immediate threat. He's not really worried because he sees these forces just kind of hanging out. He hasn't been scouted in quite a while, and you know you're going to get scouted before an attack comes.
And here's something else. If you go switch to the production tab, you will see a not too familiar upgrade coming out of Terran here. Nitro packs, speed for the Reapers.
Nitro packs and 5 Reapers on the way right now.
Oh yeah. You know, I have not seen this before, but the minute I saw the production going, I'm liking it. Protoss loves to do that extra mineral dump into the Zealots. What's better than speed Reapers? Kite them and shoot them down.
That's right. And might have kind of a Spidey sense going on. Gonna go check for that third with those Reapers. Would not surprise me. And that could just be terrible for BTY.
Well, he definitely saw him moving out. Really hope he moves at least a contingent of stalkers up there. He really needs to make sure that third gets down.
Yeah, I'm betting his Zelnaga control will let him spot that third about to go down, because his Reapers are headed right over in that direction.
Yep. And it looks like this is going to shut this down really quick. The expansion is going to finish, though. I don't think he's going to cancel it in time. Now, the real question is, will these Reapers be able to kill off the Nexus?
Oh my goodness, look at that damage, and here comes a Zealot. Just 2 Zealots coming in to try and take these guys out, and they're going to focus on that Nexus, but they're not going to be able to get it in time.
I don't know if I like that move. I really would have preferred to see those Reapers just take out the Zealots as they warped in. They could have easily kited them, and right now you can see that speed. And Terran moving out is exploiting the fact that Protoss is absorbed in that little battle up there. But, I mean, he really didn't move much of his army, so I'm not quite sure if he was going to get a good hit there.
Yeah, we got the probe transfer, and we do have some Vikings coming in onto the field. So we do finally see a starport come out of Mkvenner. I don't know where it ended up being put down, but there it is, right behind the natural.
Ah, yeah.
And a third coming out for Mkvenner, sees that third go up, can't quite kill it off, so decides he wants to expand as well. Pulls his army back too.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about this. I really would like to see Raffi move up a few units and take control of this watchtower. It has just given Terran such a handful of information here. He knows exactly when he's expanding. He knows when the army's moving out. It's just not something I would just let him sit there and have with just a little old SCV.
Oh yeah, and if you look at the field, 28 Marauders on the field now. So definitely a Marauder-heavy army here. 4 Ghosts, 14 Marines. So I don't know how this might turn out once they actually hit into a confrontation. Those Colossi are going to do decent damage, but they really are better against Marines. I mean, they're not bad against Marauders, but...
Yeah, I think he's sitting A-okay. He's got the Zealot count here. Like you said, he's got 25 Zealots. He's almost got a Zealot for every Marauder. They have charge. They have the upgrades. The key factor here is going to be, can Mkvenner get these crucial EMPs off and then just kite back with that concussive shell, which he definitely does have.
Definitely an important upgrade if you're going for a Marauder-heavy army. Those Vikings are going to be able to help out with those Colossi. Not too many Stalkers in the mix. Only 4 Stalkers in the mix. 5 for
Adding on
BTY.
Just to mess up your count.
That's right.
And you see Mkvenner coming up here to shut down the third. Name of the game is Deny the Expansions. This is a sweet money spot for Protoss to be in. Got a lovely choke point here.
If he can get there in time, yep, he's going to get in. There's the stem. And a big battle going on right here.
Not sure if those force fields were just right. They kind of shut off the Zealots, but man, tearing apart that Terran army.
Oh yeah, it looks like the EMPs did not do the damage that Mkvenner was hoping for.
Yeah, he did not get quite what he needed there. Dragonar slowing down the game. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I guess I need to turn down our signal quality a little bit. Trying to
it was just a little hiccup there. I think you're all right.
As high quality as possible for you guys.
And the Protoss coming in here with a big death ball, tons of Zealots, 4 Colossi, more units coming off the field.
Bunker's going down. Terran knows he's in trouble at this point. Loses that whole army. Lots of Marauders still hanging out back there, but those Zealots.
And look at him go up that ramp. Yeah, I think we're gonna see a GG come out of McVeigh here.
And there's the